Hey everybody, welcome to the show. Hi. Hello. Hello. Yeah, can you hear me okay? Yeah, the audio is a little bit low, I think, but somebody said I was talking too loud last week. So, hi everyone, I'm David Sponheim. Yeah, everything's good. Yeah, I'm just going to raise it a little bit. I just don't feel comfortable with a big room like this, so you can hear me, what I'm saying. Thank you. Hi. Okay, well, let's get the other camera in here. We've got what we need is a toaster, so let's plug that in. Yeah, so today we're going to be doing a quick chili. Yeah, quick chili. Let's get another light on here. Yeah, so many of you have wondered, what the heck is David going to make today? We're starting at Boxcast, and we're also doing our Bitwave show. Oh, stream name must be specified. Okay, so we're not doing Bitwave today, yeah. We'll do that later when I go over on the other computer. Okay, first order of business is start the chat room, find out what you guys are doing. All right. Yeah, so quick chili is the order of the day. Yesterday, that's right, quick chili. It's meaty. Yeah, so it's quick meaty chili. Meaty. So yeah, it's going to be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, $5, $5. Yeah, $5 for four people. 4 people could eat this. Yeah, okay. Quick meaty chili. There you go. 5 for 4. Okay. I don't like that font. Let's go somewhere else with that. I know you. Maggots? You're having maggots for dinner? Wow. That font kind of doesn't do much. Yeah. Little Lord Fauntleroy. It's an odd font. It's kind of nice. Quick meaty chili. All right. So, how would you like to cook for 3 people? Okay, let's do that. Let's make 3 people. Okay. Is that better? 5 for 3. Yay. And everyone would be missing the food. Hang on, I've got a salute to the sound of freedom. Those rust buckets that didn't really perform well in all their stress tests are still flying. Wasting fuel, burning gas, polluting the planet. You Democrats must feel really bad about the fact that you support a Democratic Party that really is killing off the planet with a weapons program, you know? My weapons would be unmanned aerial vehicles and unmanned land vehicles. They wouldn't be polluting the planet. In fact, most of our drones would be biodegradable. Organic, biodegradable drones. You're using more turmeric. Good. I'm glad it's working out for you, Tom. Did you get the microscope for $30 that gives you 600 times magnification? So you can look at your stool? Hey, I got to cook here. I'd rather not talk about your stool. Okay? Thanks. I heard the GOP and the Democrats want to legalize bestiality. That's what I've been hearing from you. All right. As with most components in a standard chili, you're going to need carrots, celery, and an onion. And you're going to need a pepper. So I accommodated this. I got that for $2. I got the pepper for 75 cents. I got the rest for $1.50. I picked up this turkey, Hickory Farms, summer sausage. I bought it about, a year ago, and I think I should eat it. So we're going to put that down on the grill first. Then I bought a can of organic pinto beans for $1, which was a really good deal at the Safeway store. Yeah, the O brand, again, a great idea. So we're at 3 and 2, so it's $5. Yeah, you might need some tomatoes of some sort. I may go to, a can of tomatoes, but I may just go with a standard tomato. So let me go grab one. This is a standard Roma tomato. We're going to throw that in there too. All right. We're going to cook this on the big pan, this thing. Let's get the front up to level 3. Cover it up. It's so relaxing. I almost feel like just, doing this in autopilot because it's so calm, Okay. The microphone is crackling. Let me drop the microphone volume. How's that? Better? Okay. How about this, Hog Slumber? You're really particular. It's a camera mic. Yeah. Is this better? Okay, well, this was the setting I had before. And, you were the one that told me to take it to that setting, so I'm at that setting. Now, I got these organic carrots. They're really easy to work with. They're already peeled, and they come in a bag. If you're going to buy a bag of peeled carrots, you might as well get organic. I mean, seriously. Same with celery. Why are you risking eating pesticides and herbicides? Think about it. Remember, you're not just fighting for your health. You're fighting the nanoparticles as well that are in your body somehow. Whether you breathe the air we breathe, or you were injected, God forbid. Or you had a COVID test with the nanoparticles on them. Yes, we're really, there are some things that work. Ivermectin works with nanoparticles. So even you people who've been vaxxed, it'll help you fight disease. No, I didn't. No, I don't watch CNN, Tom. I consider CNN to be subpar. I mean, it's so mindless. Everyone just does what they're told. No one has a mind of their own. It's bizarre. I'm quite shocked at the way they are over there. And then Fox is becoming like CNN. The good guys, like Lou Dobbs, they're gone. I wouldn't doubt Napolitano's gone. Is Napolitano gone? Does anyone watch Fox? Yeah, it's not slop night. It's good food night. It's quick, meaty chili. Okay, you can make this in your sleep. All right? Okay, let's wash off some of these things. The pepper comes from Mexico and the Roma tomato comes from Mexico. So I don't know if he's okay, but the only organic food is the carrots, celery, and onion. And the pinto beans. Don't get kidney. Don't get kidney beans. They're not the best bean for you. All right. I bet, Spooky. It's scary what we're going through right now. Of course, celery and chili. What are you kidding? What is this, a joke? I put cilantro in chili if I could. Do I have any cilantro? I better not. Sarah doesn't like cilantro. Now you're going to ask me if I'm going to put an egg in the chili. I can see that coming. You need fiber. Typically chili is something you serve at the beginning of the winter or at the end of the spring. And I prefer red wine if you were to mix it. It did not turn back up, no. I moved around it. It's like it's got an ambient mic on it, see? All right. Boy, you have audio issues, man. Okay, I've got to get that onion peeled. So we're going to go do that. We'll do the onion first, of course. That's always the thing we do. Now, I would recommend putting a little garlic in this dish. Pull out a bulb of the garlic from California. I'll talk lower if that helps. Okay. I think a couple cloves, 3 cloves would be good. Everyone loves a little garlic. Now the nice thing about this turkey sausage, it's pretty much the flavoring is there, man. You cannot miss on this dish. I'll do the garlic later, but right now I'll do the onion. You'll notice that everything I do is an economy of motion. I've actually extrapolated the curves needed to go between one point and another to minimize the amount of energy I use so that I can maintain my longevity, low impact lifestyle, which I'm shooting for 200. I don't know about you, but this is turkey, man. Jews and Muslims love this dish. Yes, they could get together and have a little discussion. Maybe they could talk about the Middle East, perhaps, with some turkey chili. What do you say? Boy, something's getting hot. My pan is ready for a sizzle. I can just smell the sizzle coming. Okay. We had a debate about whether I should cut on a plate or cut on a breadboard. I was like, there's no debate. I mean, a breadboard gives you leverage. It holds the vegetables in place. The plates, it's swimming all around, you know. Okay, we'll get some spray oil on there. I still have a little bit left. Let's give it a pump. Yeah, you like that? That turn you on? Okay, let's just go in here and give it a little spray away. I'm going to go for about a teaspoon of oil. Nice. You ready for that sizzle? We're going to hear that sizzle. I know it. Here it is. Sizzle extraordinaire. The best part of cooking is the sizzle, in my opinion. I used to just cook from a warming perspective, but you know, if you've seen the best chefs in the world, as I have on videotape, I have the largest video collection in the entire world of cooking shows. I haven't even revealed it yet. I'm thinking of transferring it. I just don't know if YouTube will kick me off if I put it out there. You know? You didn't get permission from Bobby Flay. Yeah, I know. Bobby Flay did cut himself, you know. Jeez. I've never seen a chef cut themselves on screen. It's just such a sad thing for him. I hope his mother wasn't watching. Okay, how about that? Let's get that going. Whoa! That onion is going to need a turkey sausage on it. I cut the package open. Okay, pulling the turkey out. This is not edible. The outside is not edible, and the label is not edible either. That's not edible. It won't go bad, I'm sure. You're going to need a plate for this. Okay, I'll take my Cutco knife and wrestle with this thing. Cut down the side and then pull it back and Bobby fillet it back. There you go. Bobby fillet it back. All right, look at that. Wow. Okay, let's throw that in the pan. That's right. Get my hands off. The nice thing is these things have so many nitrates in them that they'll last forever. Now, I've determined that your brain needs nitrates in order to activate the nanoworms and keep them from actually staying in one position. So I'm going with more nitrates than ever before, and maybe even sodium glutamate, because remember, they're vasoconstrictors, and even though they cause minor strokes, mini strokes in your brain, the nanoworms are worse. You know, we should call this cooking with nanoworms. You know, because you don't really know if the meat in the turkey has nanoworms in it. I don't have a microscope to verify. Cooking with nanoworms. Okay, so break that up like so. Hey, get back in there. The sausage is not behaving. Okay, now you're going to render the oil onto the pan. Now this is like the equivalent of spraying lard onto the pan, and the lard sprayed onto the pan, and then it becomes melted, and then rose unto the heavens as a vapor. So it's vaporizing right now as we continue our cutting experience. Let's move over to the breadboard. Thank you. Yeah, I have this massive box. I mean, it's like this big, of VHS tapes from 1985. And they're all cooking shows. My mother was an incredible chef, and she loved to watch cooking shows. So toward the end of her life, she just videotaped them because she wanted to watch them again. But she never watched them again. She passed away. Too much Vioxx. Yeah, I found out later that she was popping Vioxx like crazy toward the end there. And the doctor said, oh yeah, it's a pain reliever and it's not addictive. So I remember reading her a list of things that are on the list, contraindications, that one of them was heart problems. I went deep into it because I wanted to know what was wrong with her. And she didn't really listen to me. But the product was still on the market, and I think it is still on the market. But it's not something that you would, Brienne would love this meal. I would love to cook a dinner for Brienne of Tarth. That'd be wonderful. To look eye to eye with a woman that looks like me. Yeah. Not that I look like a woman. Or whatever. I know where you're going with that. Let's dice that celery. It's a strong component in the dinner because it has salt that's natural. Celery is a naturally salty product, and this is organic celery, so we're going to go for a nice tight cut. Always keeping your fingers vertical and tucked underneath, including your thumb. Otherwise, your thumb is history. And you see how I'm rocking that knife? You can't do that with a plate. You can do it with a breadboard. Now's a good time for little spices, so we're going to go with the Italian seasoning, the usual. Get some organic Italian seasoning in there. Go for about a teaspoon of spices. Chili powder is important. So, as you know, I'm still using my Ethiopian berbere sauce. So it's an Ethiopian berbere dressing or seasoning. It's got a nice bite to it. It has a little cayenne and has weird things in it. Paprika, roasted garlic, and allspice and ginger. Isn't that weird? Yeah, that's just going to put a little different taste. Oh, sorry. Violent cam shot. Okay, I'm going to dust that lightly because cayenne definitely can kick in to gear. Now is a good time to add a little hot sauce. So I'm going to go with the Patty LaBelle number 3. Very nice, rounded flavor, a habanero, seasoned pepper, blended cayenne and habanero sauce that she made. And I would love to cook with Patty someday. She's such an awesome chef. Give it about a few shakes on that one to start with, and you may use that later for flavor as you get close to your meal. Okay, now I'm going to put my celery on top. Voila. And now we're going to work with that tomato. Now, this is the equivalent of what is called sweating the tomato. When you're cooking on a low flame and you're basically, sometimes they take hours to sweat a tomato. In Italy, they sweat them in a roasted oven. with seasoning. They make sauces that way. It's fantastic. I mean, I wish I had the time to do that, but tomatoes are really a wonderful add-on. It has a wonderful acidic taste to your chili. So just a diced tomato is all you need. Now, you can use baked beans in this dish. It's already pre-made with a lot of seasoning in it, so, you know, feel free. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put the tomatoes on top of that. And give it a little push. Everything gets pushed around. All right. Now I'm going to put the carrots, which are pre-washed, on the board. And these are easy to cut. I'm just going to dice them 4 at a time. Same method, put the tip down as leverage and then just go right down on top of them. Now, this saves you the peeling phase. That's a part of the quick chili aspect. You'll get the effect of really nutritious carrots, which are full of vitamins, in your chili, but you won't have to. Peel them, which is kind of the. Always keep your eye on the knife at all times. Never leave your field of vision, and always keep in tune with what's happening. I mean, Joe Biden couldn't do this; his hand would be shaking. He has palsy, you know, severe palsy. He can't hold his right hand without shaking, and you know that's normal for a man his age. I'm not trying to make fun of him, you know. But he's deteriorating fast, and he can barely comprehend what's happening. The other day, we have a copy of him saying, "I forgot I was president." You know, that's pretty funny. Okay, these go in there right now. Okay. And then I'm going to throw about 1/4 cup of water in here. Okay, I'm going to turn it up to level 6, and we're going to cook the heck out of this thing. Push it all together. All right. The pinto beans and the peppers come later along with the garlic, so we can take a little break while that starts up and really steams every bit of those carrots. Those carrots have to be cooked, so. So our new ingredients will be, you know, the final closer. Yeah, the water added a little bulk to the dish. So cherries are in season. $2.99 a pound. I'm sure in your area it's like $6.99 a pound, but we get lucky in this time of year. We get like $1.99. They get down to. So. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You don't want to swallow the pits. All right. We'll open that can up. You know, Tom, I work every day in the yard, and today was really, really difficult. So I had a lot of physical activity, and I just took a swim too. So I pushed it, Tom. Yeah, I did my entire gutter around my house. This time of year, the seeds are all ready to drop. Not quite, but everything's blooming, and those weeds are just everywhere. So I did some of my hedging on my laurels. We have a beautiful English laurel garden here. And then I did the laurels, And then I said, I'm going to take that hedger. It's an electric 40-volt hedger. And it has longer runtime than the gas ones. And it really does a great job. And I just go down there on the ditch and then just start going like that with a hedger. And it's like got a 21-inch blade. And I just comb it down, and then I put it in a barrel and take it, for composting. Yeah. Do I respect him? No. Rick Larson and I have had words. He knows that he's the exact opposite of how I would be as a Democratic representative. He's the exact opposite. He supports the military. Yeah. No, there's nobody in here. No, and I don't have any gray hair. Well, I do a little bit, but not that much. Now look at how much boil there's going on here. This is like cooking the taste into the carrots. You see that? Yeah, that's like a really quick boil. It's going to take about maybe, I'd say 5 more minutes at that level, roughly 10 at that high level, before you add your other ingredients. So you're almost there. I mean, we're pounding along here. Let's go ahead and prep the pepper. I just cut the top off like this. And then pop the center out. And then knock it down for any seed ball. Take the seed ball out. And you can plant that if you want in soil. It'll grow. But you have to be in a good area for it to grow. Hello. Get out of there. Okay, so the best way to cut pepper is this way. So you make big, long pieces like this. And then cross cut like that. Make these things about a 1/4 of an inch to a 1/2 inch in size. All right. Yeah, I think I'm getting ready for a sharpening here. It's close. Okay. Now you're almost at the point where you can put the peppers in on top of the carrots. So let's just do that. And top it off with a little bit of hot sauce. All right. Take and pop this can open. Now I use it when I buy organic canned pinto beans. They've been cooked in the same water that they come in. So right on. Throw the whole can in there, but wait till those peppers are slightly done. You want to mix them all together, everything. Got to push it all together. And we're going to put garlic underneath when we load the beans, which are pre-cooked. Don't try to cook from scratch. You can't make quick chili from scratch. Sorry. It would take 1.5 hours to make the beans alone on a medium flame. For real. Beans take a hellacious long time. I used to do a thing when I was a vegetarian. I used to do this thing where I use a pressure cooker, and I would make the beans and the rice together. There's a way of doing it. You have to, it's kind of a science to do it, but I would make the beans, pinto beans and rice together with flavoring in the pressure cooker in 40 minutes from scratch. So it is possible, but man, I noticed I got gas whenever I did that too. One of the things people do with beans, if you are preparing beans from scratch, is soak them in garlic overnight. Close like this in a thing of water and soak the beans overnight with garlic. They say that pulls a lot of the gases out. or just take vino whenever you have a gassy dinner. Now, you vax people are going to be, you're going to be releasing nanoworms and shedding DNA through your flatulence. So we'll talk about that another time if you don't mind. I'm trying to, get my appetite up here. Those airborne RNA strands kind of suck. They're 1/3 the size of a virus, which means if you thought the mask was preventing people from shedding on you, think again. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We may need hazmat suits for everybody by next year. I'm going to recommend that the CDC be disbanded too. I think that would be appropriate after all we've seen. I'd like a brand new agency like a Cancer Cure Center that does the same thing, but with a real emphasis on solving problems instead of creating them. Wouldn't that be great? Okay, see how quick that was? And we're going to go ahead and go over here. And we'll put the garlic down. And we'll throw the can of beans, taking... Man, there we go. Then we're going to go throw the can of beans on top. There we go. And push everything down. Keep it at level 6. Yeah, I wash my stove every day. I wipe it down. It's very clean. All right, we're cooking. See these batteries, these Ryobis that I use? I use these for my, they're 40 volt, and I use them for my lawnmower and for my hedger. So they're interchangeable, but they're not that great. I mean, lithium ions are full of problems. They don't hold charges evenly between batteries. So it's kind of a problem. I mean, these are the old ones. I have a new one I bought for $100. That, I don't know, they say they have like 40 or 50 charges in them, maybe more. They just don't seem that great to me. I'm just not real happy with lithium ion. I'm wondering how the Tesla cars are going to be doing long term. It's going to be interesting to see. Because I know Tesla is not concerned about the environmental aspect of the batteries, because there's no place to put the lithium once they're gone. I mean, they are toxic. I know. They can spray the batteries on top of your head. There you go. Like dump chemtrails on you because you're like an insect to them. They can take the batteries and like somehow make aerosols out of them, and then drop them on everyone. I have the most beautiful feet in the world. I mean, I could be a foot model. Yeah, I don't mean to brag, but they are absolutely perfect. Sarah said, "You have perfect feet." It's like, yeah, I do. I got lucky that way, I guess. Okay, keep everything cooking. When you press into this thing, you don't want to feel crunch. You want to feel kind of soft. That's your indicator that you're done. You can turn it off. If you're feeling a little crunchy, you want to keep it going. Well, the thing is, I'm not bragging, nor am I complaining. I would kind of like to get more redness in here. You don't mind if I use a little ketchup, do you? I'm going to use some of this Hunt's that they make without fructose. No high fructose corn syrup. I like that. Yeah, squirt some ketchup in there. this? Oh yeah, Shaka's sauce. I think I'll use a little Shaka's sauce too. Yeah. Okay, we're good. Yeah. Okay. We are almost set to start serving. You just stir. You're cooking at a high flame. Actually, what you want to do is let it set for about an hour on the stove. It gets better over time, even overnight. Hey, check out my kitchen. Isn't that fun? You know, I was showing Sarah my ghost cactus here. That she actually got these as gifts when they were little cactuses when she was a teacher, and I let them grow out. And you know the story. I told you last week. She told me that, you know, there's a shortage of cactus in the world. Yeah. It's just, they're running out because all these lonely single guys keep buying cactuses and putting them in their kitchen. Because for some reason, lonely single guys like cactuses and orchids and things. Check this orchid out. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah. It's blooming right now. A Phalaenopsis orchid. Phalaenopsis. And again, this was a gift from one of her kids or one of her students. You know, it's like, yeah, I'll take care of your plants. Sure, they're COVID safe. But I just thought it was funny. She turned. She said it was indicative of lonely old guys, single men who are alone, are using all of the dangerous cactuses in the world. They're making a run on them. Well, at least they're propagating them, you know. They just moved from the open high desert to the windows of people that live in houses and apartments and stack and pack housing. The thing about cactus is it's perfect for stack and pack housing, and that's exactly what the New World Order and the communist takeover wants: is everyone handling one cactus per person. That'll be part of the Bilderberg program in the future. I would. I like Jimmy Carter. I voted for him, so I know he would probably think when I did the impersonation video of Barack Obama, he'd probably say, "Oh, I definitely think that's racist, David." And I'd say, "Jimmy, I don't give a shit what you think. But the reality is, Jimmy's a cool guy. Yeah." Hey, I'm going to turn it off now. That's the best part, and just let it sit on the stove. So you have, and I like to serve these things in special bowls too. If you have any special bowls, these bowls are I think, perfect for chili, you know? So, yeah. So the dinner is essentially done. I'm going to check out of here. You're looking at it boiling in its own pan, and it'll cool down and reach that point of total melding of flavors. That's what you're shooting for. You don't have to take the top off. It literally just sits in its own heat right on the burner. And you'll see it will turn into something very tasty. Some people serve it with bread to extend the meal. Toast is good. Yeah. Ideally, focaccia bread or cornbread, but I'm not going to make that stuff because I'm not a bread person. Yeah, I bought these pans at a Corningware outlet store. These are, I believe, Revereware. When you get a stainless steel Revereware set like this, that's all you need for life, really. I'm not a big establishment guy, no. But I can meld with the establishment in terms of trying to find a way to solve the problems of the country. I'm not a person who's likely to flip out like Trump and react. I'm much more. I'm more of a planner. I plan it well in advance of everything I do, even the show. You know, so it's a slow bean cook here. But the nice thing about this show is that the format is absolutely perfect for sharing information. There's no reason to think that the format is boring. I actually love it, and I've been doing it for 12 years. So, I mean, if a format's that viable for doing a show, I would say that it's a winner. Hey, so let's go to the other room now. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Thank you for coming in to America's third party, David Sponheim's David's Kitchen show. Take care. Talk to you later.